The players, Part 2. On the sidelines, just outside the touchline, sit the unsung heroes of football. The substitutes. They wait, sometimes for 90 minutes, sometimes forever. They stretch, they warm up, they watch the game with restless eyes. And in one single moment, when the board goes up with their number, their destiny changes. Law 3 doesn't just talk about the 11 on the pitch. It also speaks about those waiting off it, ready to step in. Substitutions are more than rules, they're moments of drama, strategy, and sometimes, heartbreak. The substitution rule. According to the laws of the game, each team is allowed to make a certain number of substitutions during a match. In normal competitions, traditionally 3 substitutions were allowed. But modern football has evolved. After the COVID-19 pandemic, many tournaments allowed 5 substitutions, though not all competitions adopted it permanently. In extra time, some competitions even allow an additional, 4th or 6th substitution. But it's not just about numbers, it's about timing. A substitution made at the right moment can completely flip a match on its head. The process of substitution. So how does it actually happen? Picture this. The 4th official holds up the electronic board. The crowd roars as they see a player's number flash, one going out, another coming in. The referee must first stop the play. The player leaving has to step off the field before the new one enters. If the new player enters early, before the other has exited, it's a violation. Everything about this process shows the importance of discipline. Even a substitution follows strict order, because fairness is the soul of football. The emotional side of substitutions. But let's step away from rules for a second, and talk about feelings. For the player coming off, it's often painful. He looks at the clock, shakes his head, maybe avoids eye contact with the coach. He feels, did I fail? Was I not enough today? And for the player coming in, it's adrenaline. It's electricity running through his veins. 90,000 people are watching. Maybe he only has 10 minutes to prove himself. Maybe this is the moment he becomes a hero, or disappears unnoticed. That's the drama Law 3 silently creates, every single match. Tactical importance of substitutions. Substitutions are not just about tired legs. They're about chess moves. A striker comes in late in the game to chase a winning goal. A defender enters when the team needs to hold the lead. A fresh midfielder is added to control possession in extra time. Great managers are remembered for their substitutions. One bold decision can make them geniuses. One wrong change can make them villains overnight. Do you remember the famous stories? Players who came off the bench and scored match-winning goals in World Cups and Champions League finals. Those weren't accidents. They were the perfect use of Law 3's substitution power. Injuries and their impact. But football is also cruel. Injuries are part of the game. When a player goes down, clutching his ankle or holding his knee, the stadium falls silent. Sometimes it's just a knock. Sometimes, it's the end of his tournament. Law 3 gives teams the chance to replace injured players, but only within the allowed number of substitutions. If the team has already used all its changes, then the injured player cannot be replaced. The team has to continue with fewer men. This is where football tests not just skill, but resilience. Imagine playing with 10 men for half an hour, or even 9. It becomes a battle of survival. The rule of 7. And here lies one of the most critical parts of Law 3. If a team falls below 7 players, the match cannot continue. Why? Because below that number, the essence of competition is gone. It has happened in history, rarely, but dramatically. Teams reduced to 6 men due to red cards and injuries. The referee had no choice but to abandon the game. The law is strict because fairness must always come first. Substitutions in modern football. Today, substitutions are more than just rules. They're strategy, science, and data. Clubs now use GPS trackers and analytics to measure player fatigue. Coaches know exactly when a player's energy drops, when his sprint speed decreases, when he's at risk of injury. So a substitution today is not just a guess, it's a calculated move, a mix of technology and intuition. Law 3 has adapted with time, showing how the game evolves while the spirit remains the same. The bench, dreams and patience. Now, pause for a moment. Think about the players sitting on the bench. For them, Law 3 is both hope and heartbreak. Hope, because one substitution can change their career forever. Heartbreak, because sometimes, 90 minutes pass, and their number never comes up. You see their faces, eager, anxious, sometimes disappointed. They live in the shadows of the starting 11, but their moment can come at any second. That's the beauty, and the cruelty, of football. Conclusion, closing of Part 2. So, Part 2 of Law 3 reveals the hidden side of players, the ones waiting, the ones injured, the ones stepping in at the perfect moment. Substitutions aren't just routine changes. They are turning points. They carry the emotions of players, the strategies of coaches, and the hopes of fans. And remember this, every substitution is a story. Sometimes, it's the rise of a hero. Sometimes, it's the end of a dream. In the next part, we'll go even deeper. We'll explore how formations, tactics, and the modern laws of football, like VAR, interact with Law 3. We'll see how player numbers change the rhythm and dynamics of the game itself. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the laws of football, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join our football family. Your support keeps this journey alive.